Hi there crafters, it's Louise with you today on behalf of Mystical Scrapbooks design team. Now at the moment I'm on a bit of a kick trying to clear some of my mixed media supplies, so I've been using quite a few from my stash. Now for this page I'm going to focus on acrylic paints and show you how you can sort of use them almost like a watercolour just by adding a bit of water and watering them down. So firstly I'm starting with this uniquely creative stencil and some modeling paste. So I'm just going to work in a diagonal from the top left to the bottom right. Now I haven't actually picked a photo. I haven't really thought too much about this, except that this is the technique I wanted to share with you today. Now I like to let my paste dry naturally, and because the stencil, because it was a little bit tricky to use and get the elements to blend, you can see I'm just going to mess around the edges with my spatula just to help bring that back into the actual white cardstock and not make those edges so harsh on that stencil work. Now I'm using marine blue, sea breeze and coastal blue acrylic paints, and you can see I'm just adding them to my messy mat and then using water and a paintbrush. At this point I've chosen a photo, fussy cut some uniquely creative florals just to get a bit of an idea of where I wanted to add the acrylic paint work, and I'm going to use this packaging or kissing technique. It's got a few different names, but basically it's just empty packaging from your craft supplies, and you add your mediums to that and then spread it around the page. Now once each element is dry, I'm going to add the next color, and you can see that by working in this similar sort of blue tone colors, you get this gorgeous blending happening, and you can add as much or as little color as you like. And I love the way, because I haven't pre-gessoed my background paper, some of the color sinks into that background, some of it sinks into the paste, and you get this real definitive gap between the paste and the background. So I just love how this has come together. I love particularly that marine blue. It's really one of my favorite colors. It can be as vibrant as you want it to be, or add some water and water it down. Now to fill in a couple of the little gaps to my satisfaction, I am just using again the paintbrush and some water, adding a few bigger splatters, and then I've left that to dry overnight. Now on the back of my photo I've added a little bit of foam just to give it some dimension. As I mentioned, I've fussy cut some florals. It's been a while since I've done a floral layout, but in this case that pretty background, I just love this photo. It's a picture of my little fella with his grandma, and they're having a great little cuddle. So I think it's really such a great layout. I'm also going to add some not modeling paste. I already did that, didn't I? Adding some cheesecloth into the background of those layers, and off camera I've stuck everything down. A couple of little stamping with the Kaisercraft Scripty stamp, and then that's this layout complete.